US, Germany, and UK indices traded with little swings and largely stayed bullish. We have seen the Germany 40 and UK 100 both hitting the record levels here. In fact, the DAX has breached past 21, and the US indices are also not far behind. But today we have seen the indices starting the day on a slight bearish note, erasing the gains from yesterday. What to expect now from the S&P, Nasdaq, Dow, Germany 40 and FTSE 100. We're going to see with the help of charts and indicators. This is also the first update for the day. The next update for the US indices will be there before the US session as well. Do subscribe, press the bell icon, do like, share and comment. Join the free Telegram channel for live updates and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Here first we'll look into Germany 40 followed with FTSE 100, then the S&P 500, Nasdaq and in the end Dow Jones. Watch first on the hourly chart, see it has taken the support from the 20 period here and here. Now it is breached towards the 50 period. This suggests slight bearishness here, but I will say now the support zone here at 2880 is very strong. Below 2880 is where you can see slight bearishness prevailing, and then you can look forward to 2840 and 800. Only and only if you see DAX trading below 2800, you can say that the bears are taking over, else it is still not to be treated bear. Also on the upside, see what's happening. It has achieved higher highs, but one single candle and it has erased all the gains and now trying to retrace. So now if you in fact see it is staying below 28 940 or 930, you can take a sell, expect 28 900 880 and then 850 840. Below that certainly a greater correction should be there on the charts. Stochastic flat, MACD after the crossover trading with divergence and bearishness. RSI has dropped here. Coming to 2, the observation is more or less same here. Yes, it is found its support here at around 2840 2880 zone. This should be a very good support, and if that is taken, that should be the sign of reversal. Now if you connect the dots, divide this into two, this is almost symmetrical, which means prices may again come down towards the zone at 2880 900, and at that point we will see how it behaves, because below that certainly 2840 and 800 and below 2800 is where a greater correction should be there. Stochastic has dropped here. The MACD has just crossed over, trading with divergence, staying bearish, looking downwards. RSI has also come out of the overbought zone. Look at the similar observation here on the 3 hour charts, almost a double top, and now it is trying to erase. Now see, this candle is very very important. What it did, it has moved towards 20 period moving average. So this objective of Germany 40 is done where it wanted to achieve the 20 period moving average as the prices were trading with divergence. Now question is how it is going to behave now onwards. Either it is going to take the support and bounce back, or we are looking forward to a breach beyond this, because see we have seen a stronger bullishness so far for the last couple of weeks. It can possibly erase some of the gains here. Look at the stochastic, this is dropping. The MACD is also crossed over at the top and it is now looking downward. Signs of bearishness. RSI just coming out of the overbought zone, which is also a sign of bearishness here. On the 4, the observation is same, and here it is still little scope for Germany 40 to achieve the 20 period. Notice that if you connect the highs and the lows, it has breached this channel for once, which is indication of slight bearishness. Stochastic dropping, MACD has just crossed over, again sign of bearishness here, and the RSI is just coming out of the overbought zone. Coming to look at the daily charts here, what's happening. See, it has started on a slightly flat note and it has achieved the lows what it has seen yesterday. So the entire movement is engulfed within this candle. I will wait if it breaches below the support levels what it has created yesterday towards 28 zone, and any drop to, so that is why I say 28 is going to be the prime support zone for the day, and any break below this should be a good indication for further bearish. Now notice this rise, retracement, rise, it could follow with a retracement here. Now retracement means a possibility of a move towards 20,600 400 zone. Let's see if today is the beginning of this, else it can give you a breakout on the upside. Now a breakout on the upside means a move beyond 21,030,060 zone, because beyond this sky is the limit on the upside. Though the stochastic is extremely overbought, it calls for it to retrace, but the MACD is still trading with divergence. RSI overbought. So considering this, I will now recommend you to sell here at 2930 levels. Expect 2900, 870, 840. 3 levels here below 2840 is where just stay short for 2790 as the first target zone, 2720 as the second, and below that 2650 600 should be there. On the upside now, a buying entry I will only recommend is at 21030. Expect 21060 as the first target, 21,110 as the next, and if it breaks 21,110, just stay bullish for 21,200 levels as the next target, chances for which appears to be less. Take your trades accordingly. Let's move to UK. See, UK 100 after hitting the record levels towards 8550, now trying to trade or create a nice flag formation. Very, very important for it to trade below 8480. That is the only level below which you can say that the bears are back. What is happening on the early charts? A great dip, a retracement. Now again looking downwards. So if you now see it is staying below 8510, you can take a selling entry again. Expect it to move towards 8500, 8480 levels. Below 8480, a greater correction should be there. Though the MACD, stochastic, and RSI both have traded and you can say have now cool down significantly, so it can still bounce back and recover, but I can see a greater resistance coming in on the upside. Look at the lower highs it is creating. Only thing what it did with this swing, it has moved towards 20 period and it has moved towards the support zone here. Now 8480 is the level it needs to break in order to confirm a reversal. Also look at the formation here, it is forming a double top, so possibly it could start with the reversal process. Let's see. Stochastic still is rising while the MACD after the crossover trading with divergence and bearishness. RSI just coming out of the overbought zone. On the 3, we have similar observation. See, after forming lower highs, trying to drop here, and now once it trades below 8510, you can take a sell for 8500, 8490, 8480. Only bearishness today in FTSE 100 is if it trades below 8480. Remember, it has shown a stronger run and it is time for it to erase some of the gains. Below 8480, you can expect 8440 and 8400 levels as well. Stochastic dropping here, the MACD crossing over here at the top, trading with divergence, staying bearish, looking downwards. RSI coming out of the over, certainly signs of bearishness here as well. On the 4-hour charts, also similar observation here. Very, very important for it to trade beyond 8540 in order to confirm reversal, else the possibility of a movement towards 20 period exists strong, which means 8480 at least has to be there. Yes, the MACD stochastic is flat while the MACD is crossing over at the top. Signs are bearish here because see it has shown a very good run and which increases the possibility of retracement. RSI overbought, which also increases the possibility of a reversal. Coming to the on the daily chart, similar observation. See it is finding the support and it is finding a double bottom here, and thus it is very important for FTSE 100 to trade below 8480. Notice lower highs means lower lows, so it can move towards 84. Below 8480, you can expect 8460 as the next target. 8460 should be a very good support, and then you can expect 8435, 8420, and below that it will begin the reversal process here where the greater correction should begin here. The stochastic overbought, MACD extremely bullish, RSI. So things are overbought here for FTSE 100, and thus it is important for FTSE 100 to trade beyond 84540, 550 in order to confirm the breakout on the upside. So for the day, I will recommend the buying at 8540 and the selling at 8510. Be careful till 8480 on the downside and be careful till 8560 on the upside. And once it breaks beyond 8560, I think you should not think of selling FTSE 100. Expect 8575, 600 as the next targets. While on the downside below 8480, I think it is not going to come back. We can look forward to the move towards 8440 levels and 8435 levels, below which more correction should take it towards 8400. Chances for which appears to be less, but yes, the greater the rise, the greater has to be the pullback. Take your trades accordingly. Let's move to S&P 5. US 500 moved towards 6040 levels and now has erased all the gains, trying to retrace here. Now the resistance at 6020 is going to play out very, very well. That is going to be the strongest resistance here on the upside, and any move beyond 6020, 6025 should be another indication that it is going to move towards 6040. Now 6040 is going to be the strongest resistance on the upside. Look at the movement here. Even if you connect the dots, you can find out. See, this is how it has been trading here, and it is almost reversing from the bottom of this. So I'll wait for it to trade below 6000 and then 5980 levels today, below which the bearishness should prevail. Indicators have cooled down on the hourly charts after the good dip here. Coming to 2-hour charts, look at what it has happened. It has fallen from the cliff here, and see it has shown a reversal sign before forming a greater dip candle. It is trading with the support of the 20 period moving average. So now it is very, very important for it to trade below 6000 and 5995 levels. Below this, you can expect it to move towards 5980, and if 5980 is taken, you can expect a greater price correction here. Stochastic dropping, MACD is bearish right now because see it is crossed over at the top, it is looking downwards. RSI is also dipped a bit. Coming to 2-hour chart, similar 3-hour chart, similar observation. See flat top suggests a stronger resistance, which means it is very important for it to stay above 6040, and that is the only level beyond which you can say that it has turned bullish here. Else one can again expect it to breach below the 20 period. It can expect to move towards the 50 period moving average as well, which is at 595040 zone. Stochastic has dropped. The MACD just crossed over here, trading with very moderate divergence. Signs are bearish here because see, it has seen a good rise. It is the time for it to reverse. Let's see if today it reverses. RSI has dropped. On the 4-hour chart, similar observation here. Second red candle is in formation. Possibility exists that it can deliver lower lows. It can keep moving towards 595040, but it is not showing such a stronger signs of bearishness. Even despite the dip, it has bounced back strongly. Yes, the indicators are trying to cool down after a good rally here. Coming to the day. On the daily charts, remember it has started the day with a greater dip and it is trying to bounce back, trying to recover. Now it is very, very important. See 604050. This is a double top levels, and it is possible that it can try to stay in the box for a while because see these levels at 6100 appears to be a greater resistance after the dip. It is see rise retracement rise, so it could begin the retracement here where the lows are towards 5800. So watch out here. Yes, the indicators are stochastic is specifically overbought, while the MACD is still having lot much of room on the upside. The RSI is comfortable here. So looking at this, I will recommend you to sell at 6, where you can expect 5992, 598280 the second, and if 5980 is taken, I think we can stay short for 596465 the first support zone, and 5940 the second. Below 5940 is where we are looking forward to the next move towards 5900 very, very soon. While on the upside, the buying opportunities at 60-20 level, 60-20, 60-24 should be a very good resistance. Beyond this, stay bullish for 60-35, 60-40. Any move beyond 60-40, do not think of selling S&P. We are looking forward to greater rise where the prices can move towards 60-65, 60-80, and 60-100, chances of which appears to be less. Let's move to Nasdaq. Tech 100, likewise, what we had seen for S&P 21,600 is the milestone, and I have shared in my weekly review as well, in my daily review as well. 21,600, 800 is the zone which is going to be greater resistance here for tech. What has happened after hitting the zone? It is reverse sharp. Now after the retracement, trying to drop again. On the upside now, a buying opportunity is only about 21,500, 540 levels. If it stays about 21,500, you can stay bullish here, else it is trying to retrace, and below 21,400 is there. The bears will take over towards 21,360, 300, 240, and 200. Possibility is there. Stochastic rising, MACD bearish, RSI flat. On the 2-hour charts, also see right now I can see a bit of support coming in from the 20 period, and thus 21,400 is the milestone it needs to break in order to turn bearish here. Below 21,400, greater breach can be expected, where 21,300, 200 zones can be seen here. The stochastic has dropped, MACD crossed over for sell, RSI has dropped. Coming to the observation is more or less same. Let it stay below 21,400, and then more correction towards 21,200 can be expected. Yes, the indicators have cooled down, but the MACD has just crossed over, which is a sign of bearishness. On the 4-hour charts, also similar observation. Look at the formation here, very, very critical for Nasdaq 100 to trade below 21,400 and 360 levels. Else, below this, you can expect a greater correction. Notice what is happening. Just connect the highs and the lows. You can still find that the Tech 100 is finding the support from the bottom of the channel. The stochastic has dropped. MACD is on the verge of a crossover for sell. RSI has dropped. And on the daily chart, the observation is similar. See, despite the breach, I can see it is now trying to form a box here. So now I will wait and watch how it behaves at today, because that is going to be very, very important. Any breach below the zone, and any breach below 21,000 in the near future is a clear sign of reversal here. The stochastic overbought, MACD is the one which is crossed over, and it is trading with divergence and bullishness as of now. The RSI is flat. So looking at this, I will recommend you to sell at 21,440 levels, expected to move towards 21,400, 21,360, 300. Below this, 21,240, 200. Below 21,200 is where you can expect a greater correction. While on the upside, the buying entry in Tech 100 is, if you see it is staying above 21,510, expect 21,545. 21,580, 600, and if 21,600 is taken, do not think of selling Tech 100. We are looking forward to a move towards 21,710, 800 levels, chances of which appears to be less. Let's move to Dow. US 30 on the hourly charts. After this greater dip, it has bounced back. It is now finding the support from 43,600, 550 zone. This is the zone it needs to break in order to confirm further bearishness today, and below this you can expect it to move towards 43,450, 400 zone again. Yes, but right now if you connect the hourly charts, you can find out it is still trading in this nice bullish frag formation, though in single candle it has achieved from the top to the bottom journey, and now it is placed at median. So yes, any move beyond 21 43 660 levels, you can expect a rise from here. Indicators, the stochastic is rising while the MACD and RSI both are trading with slight bearishness. On the 2-hour chart, similar observation. See, after the drop, it has taken the support from the 20 period. It is very, very important. And thus, these levels are going to stay crucial for the day till 43, 500, 480 zone. Below this is where you can expect more bearishness. The stochastic has dropped while the MACD and RSI both trading with slight bearishness. And on the 3-hour charts, it has yet to turn red. The current candle on the 3-hour charts, thus very, very important for the US 100 or US 30 to trade below 43,580, 43,540 and 500 levels. 20 period here on the 3-hour charts is sitting at 43,480. If you look at the stochastic, this has dropped a bit. The MACD has crossed over, which is a slight bearish sign here for the Dow Jones, and the RSI coming out of the overbought zone, which is also a good sign for the bears here. But when you see the charts, you can see higher lows, higher highs. And now the bottom of this channel towards 43,400. So till towards 43,400, and let me include 43,300, you should be cautious here with the sells. Below this is where you can expect the bearishness. Below this is where you can expect 43,100. MACD just crossing over here for the sells, trying to take a dip here, and the RSI is also coming out of the overbought zone. Coming to the daily. On the daily charts, the observation is same. See, the preceding candle comes with a bigger tail. Also, it has achieved the 20 period and now trying to bounce back. But I expect that this should still not be a confirmation of reversal unless now 43,800 zone is not taken. Because beyond 43,800, the direct lending is towards 44,000 levels. I have mentioned this yesterday. I'm repeating this again today. But I think it is going to be difficult for your study to trade about this. For the day, I will recommend you to see now. Though the moving averages are trading with divergence and bullishness, and it has achieved the 20 period as well, but I will say you have to watch out here. See the MACD also crossing over here at the top, and the RSI is also coming out of the over. Look at the daily charts here. See flat top here, which is not a good sign for the bulls, and that is why 43,800 is now one critical milestone, because beyond that there is no looking back. Yes, it has formed a tail and it can still give you a breakout here on the upside. But what I am looking forward to is I am looking forward to for US30 to stay in this zone, and even beyond 43,800 anyways there is no looking back. And first thing is whether it can move towards 43,800 or not. So now see, if you look at the moving averages, these have crossed over and staying bullish. Stochastic here is overbought, MACD extremely bullish, RSI flat. So looking at this, it appears though the MACD has still room, but the stochastic and other indicators are definitely overbought. So now I'll recommend you to sell here at 43,580. Expect 43,540, 500, 450, 400, and then 300 levels. Below 43,300, there is no looking back up on the upside. We can look forward to 43,200 and then 43,080. Chances for such a stronger correction appears to be less, but yes, these are. While on the upside, the buying opportunity is at 43,660. Expect 43,710, 760, 800. Any move beyond 43,800, stay bullish, stay bullish here. We can look forward to a greater move towards 44,000, 44,200. I do not expect this, but yes, these are markets. Take your positions, take your trades accordingly. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Join my mentorship batch, join my Signals channel, reach out to me for your queries, join the free Telegram channel for live updates, and the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Thank you. Have a great profitable trading day.